This is Single-Pak Link. To learn more about the Game Boy Advance Single-Pak multiplayer functionality, such as how to connect compatible games with GBA link cables, be sure to check out my how-to video, link in the description. Activision Anthology on GBA is a quality compilation of classic Atari 2600 titles by one of the world's first third-party game companies. Out of the dozens of games available on the cartridge, 20 are compatible with the Single-Pak Link function for up to 2 players. And before you get your hopes up, no, the best game of all time, Venetian Blinds, isn't one of them. Activision Anthology's multi-boot mode is unique because the screen on Player 2's GBA doesn't display any gameplay. Instead, both players need to look at Player 1's GBA while only the button presses of Player 2 are captured. It can be a little awkward sharing a tiny GBA screen, but the positive side is that load times are non-existent. It only takes about 1 second for the game to fire up the multi-boot mode, and the game advises the player to connect the second GBA at the main hub screen if the game is multiplayer compatible. It's easy to use, and best played using a TV screen on a GameCube Gameboy player. Just remember to have player 1 hit L plus up on the D-pad to select the multiplayer mode before each game starts. Here's a quick list of all the compatible Single-Pak multiplayer games in this GBA compilation. There's a lot, so I'm going to fly through these. It's important to remember that only a handful of these games actually support 2-player simultaneous play. So even though a multiplayer mode might be available, playing past the console alternating turns is another option if you don't want to use the link cable and a second GBA. Personally, my favorite simultaneous multiplayer games in this lot are Fishing Derby and Ice Hockey. Both of these games are still fun to play even to this day and can offer some heated matches when playing against a dedicated opponent. Boxing and its button-mashing gameplay also isn't bad, and I actually like Atari's Tennis better than Nintendo's NES Black Box Tennis title. River Raid, Freeway, and Frostbite are also quality high-score getters. However, games that originally used the paddle controller, like Kaboom, are standout classics but simply do not play well with the D-pad, so keep that in mind. There have been many Atari compilations over the years, but Aspyr did a great job honoring the important legacy of these retro classics in handheld format. Besides including this thoughtful multiplayer feature, box scans, instructions, and helpful hints and tips can be found within every game. Even the interface, a rotating game carousel, is thoughtful and a nice callback to the early 80s. There's plenty of retro fun to be had in this considerate compilation. It's good stuff and it's highly recommended. So, what do you think? Did you play Activision Anthology on GBA or perhaps the console ports? Are you old like me and had these Atari games as some of your first gaming experiences? Have you been waiting for a Venetian's Blind sequel for all these years? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this Single-Pak Link coverage, be sure to check out all my other Single-Pak Link videos right here on my channel. Until next time, thank you for watching and game on.